This is one that is a writer downer for your creative people out there who are struggling to win the battle of you versus media buyers. 70% of the potential return on investment for advertising on Meta comes from the creative. Now, I don't know how they measured it.
I'm full stop, Ralph. Now I want to fight someone. How on earth could that possibly be quantified? Who is the statistician who sold his or her soul signing off on that? How, dude? Come on now.
Yep. 70%, baby. There it is. Has
That's
nothing to do with your
70% of
copywriting.
nutrition comes from chewing. Like the digestive process is 70% chewing. It's like, dude, you can't do that. How could that possibly be attributed?
70% of your food comes from eating.
Oh my God. All right. I'm sorry. So 70% of now, what's the phrase again? 70% of the potential
return on investment in advertising on Meta comes from the creative. I might not have written it down exact. I'm trying to read my scribbly notes. Am I remarkable here? And this is a good one. All right. This one I believe, and this is another Meta study. 70% of shoppers discover new products on Meta technologies.
70% of shoppers.
70%
ostensibly
of shoppers.
That's 70% of Meta users who are shoppers, right? Not 70% of all shoppers.
I have no idea. But what they're trying to set the frame is that we're big and we're bad, and people buy stuff by watching video and by being on our platform. So you as an advertiser should spend more on Meta. This is how it kind of starts, right? So even if the results, the stats, the data are a little bit overstated or slightly inflated, the point is like if anyone listening to this show thinks that Meta is like irrelevant, think again. If your ads aren't working on Meta, it's probably because maybe you're not listening to the show enough, but you're probably approaching it in the right way. Or like we said before the break, your product sucks, and you shouldn't be on Meta just to begin with. You shouldn't be spending any money. You should be going back and working a corporate job instead of doing.
Leave running the ads to the real marketers.
And this comes from a guy whose first 3 businesses completely failed because all 3 products sucked, by the way. Just so you know, I'm not denigrating people who try and start businesses, but I had the good sense enough to move on, pivot, go for something that people actually wanted. We'll talk about that in some show. I'd rather not, by the way, maybe on a day where you feel more.
But we should talk about all of our failures.
All our failures. That would be fine. All right. So